All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Um, this is the continuation of yesterday's video. So I want you to sit back and watch the video. Please listen attentively and follow what instructions. Okay, I'm actually going to summarize what I mentioned yesterday. I told you about multiplication of decimals. As you can see here, when you're multiplying decimal numbers, what do? You multiply decimal numbers without the decimal what point. Then later you reinsert it. That's the best way to do it for now. When you get to the upper school, once you master this, then you can solve multiplying of what decimals with the decimal point. Thank you. Okay, so you can see, how do you multiply decimal numbers? You multiply normally by ignoring the decimal points, and you put the decimal point in the answer after you have what multiplied. Okay, so I explained this yesterday, so I'm just going to put it there. You can see I say 0.03 multiplied with what 1.1. And the first thing I'll do here is to what ignore decimal point. I'll ignore it by what removing it. So you can see now when you remove the decimal number, the decimal point, sorry, note the number of times you have removed it. Please note the number of times you have what removed it. Now the reason you have to do that is because when you are putting it back, you put it in the same number of times that you have what removed it. That's why you have to notice. So you can see the same thing I mentioned yesterday. Okay, so let's see how this works. Now you see here it says, because when you multiply without decimal point, you are really shifting decimal point to the right to get it out of the way. So I'm going to solve this using this example. Now in this one, I'm not going to remove decimal point. You see how tedious it is. Okay, so you see here we're asked to multiply 0.25 by 0.2 by 0.2. See, so you have it this way. You have the multiplication sign. Some of you may be asking me, Mr. TJ, why did you have to separate it this way, or why did the decimal, or why is the decimal point not what aligning? And that's the reason why I'll just answer your question by telling you that the best way for your level is to what ignore the decimal points. That is, remove it and multiply directly. Okay, see what I'm going to do here. So you see, when you multiply the first decimal number by 2, this is what you have. And when you multiply the second one by what 0, this is what you have. And then you have your answer. So I'm going to do the one which I didn't teach. I'm not going to teach you this, but I'll teach you the one that would have decimal point but invisible. That's removing it. Okay, so I'm going to remove the decimal points here. So when I remove decimal points here, it becomes a single 25. So it says it becomes multiply 25 by 2. When you multiply 75 by 2, what do you have? You have what? 50. You have what? 50. So when you have 50, now don't forget, I've removed the decimal point out here twice, and I've removed this one here out once. So once the operation says multiply, then you need to add the number of times you have removed decimal point. You add them together. That would be the number of time at which you return back the decimal point. So I'm going to return back the decimal point 3 times because I've removed it out here twice and I've removed it out here what once. So once I add decimal point back here, the answer becomes 0.05. You see it? Okay, so let's do another example quickly. Now it says here, it says multiply 102 by 0.22. So I'm going to remove this decimal point here. It goes out twice. So you have it this way. And the next thing is what you multiply normally. So then we add it. Now don't forget that I've removed decimal point out twice. So I'm going to have to return it back twice. Please do not return it out more than twice because you have removed it out twice. Okay, so my answer now becomes what? 224.44. I want you all to practice this. Practice it very well. In case you have any question, you can hit me up on Google Classroom. Thank you very much and I appreciate you. Bullseye. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Support me on Knowledge is Fun by Oladeji Aka, so I can always keep making videos, and also feel free to email me at oladejidws@gmail.com. Thank you. Bye-bye.